1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Took us a little while to get there, but still it hasn't even been a year. My plan was to do this for 5 years and see where we get. So thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed and are watching and liking and commenting and just going with the flow on this this ride with me. I appreciate it. But this next year, kind of have a little announcement, and with the 1,000 subscribers and being a new year, it all just worked out. I'm gonna try to do videos every week. Now, here I've been doing one every other week, you know, a larger video, 10 minutes or more at least. But I'm gonna go with at least a 5-minute to fill the gap and just get more content for you guys. So maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, I don't know. But we're gonna do it. Hopefully you like it. We'll start releasing them well after this video. So that's gonna be real exciting. But for 1,000 subscribers, let's go take a tour of my boneyard, or a third of it. They're scattered. Right here sits, gosh, I don't even remember what year it is. It's a 70s Datsun. Been sitting since the 80s. I picked it up with my little 4-wheel drive Datsun. I don't know if y'all have seen that one around. It is a very clean truck. Very clean. Aside from that right there, which it wasn't that way when I got it, so we aren't going to talk about it. That certain things just pissed me off, random accidents, and that's what that was. But that one's coming up this year, so it's going to be fun to see and bring it around. The paint's going to come right back. I just know it, kind of. Right here is a Cushman. I have another thing that's like a Cushman. I don't remember what it is. They have the same engine. I don't know if I'm going to get to these this year, but cool nonetheless. Here's a 66 that one day we will put this on the frame and use it. This is actually, I think, within the 10 first vehicles I've ever bought. And I have owned, I think it's pushing 200 now, or it might be over 200. But one day this will be on the road. Don't know about this year. Parts truck, that was my dad's, nothing special. Frame from the yellow 66. Thought about throwing that blue truck we just saw on it, but I don't know. I mean, we'll need to put an engine in it. Here is something that me and Zane have toyed around with making go. It's a V10. It's honestly, I bought it for the bed. The bed's perfect, literally. The interior is honestly not super trashed, all things considered. The bezel was perfect, and I robbed that for a little white Dodge I had. Crap it came with. But I haven't even tried to start this truck. I know the drive shaft's missing, but imagine seeing this cowboy Cadillac cruising down the road. It'd be pretty killer. So this one, I think we actually may see this year. At least a spin-off video. Ignore all that trash. A buddy's truck, pretty much abandoned here. Nothing's wrong with it except the front end. This thing is a basket case. It's my dad's, and there's more Bonder than metal. The Wasps have made it their home. So maybe when we make it big, we'll see this one, but probably not anytime soon. Cool trailer. We'll eventually put on something. Bought that actually where I got my Power Wagon from. Another parts Dodge. It runs. Truck was actually stolen from the owners, and it was stolen by people 2 doors down. And I literally saw them drive by and go dump it. Like it was crazy. Oh yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a Dodge Warlock. It's gonna be sitting on another body, or excuse me, another frame that we're gonna see here shortly. Yeah, it looks like it's been there forever. I actually kind of just shoved it there. That tree though, that did die and is leaning on it. Anyways, we'll get to it soon, don't worry. Let's see, we got parts truck shoved around with the Bobcat way too many times. The engine is supposedly good, and I'm keeping the 3-speed in it. This one I've been on the fence about. I've wanted to fix it, because it does run, or I've heard it run-ish. I threw the bed from that blue one, that blue swept line, or U line, to see what it looked like. The interior's not bad. I don't know. Do y'all want to see this one? This one I think would be a good driver. Be very Ram Charger-esque. Another parts truck. Has gave a lot. I dug it out of stuff that looked like that. It's was a good cab. Another parts truck full of parts. This one I actually had my buddy Jared get running over at Farm and Ranch, and it ran like poop, and I didn't have a title on it, so I figured, you know what, parts truck. Parts truck, 4 doors down. Never knew it was there. This one, it's so ugly, it's almost good, but it's awful. So and the engine's locked. So I don't know if we'll ever see it. It was yellow, which is kind of neat. That kills me that's all that's missing from a perfect bug deflector. I don't know. Maybe. Y'all tell me what you think. Late mother-in-law's minivan need to fix. Monte Carlo, my brother, had got when he was like 10. The family minivan with a knocking engine, and it hit 36 deer. Truck or cab from a truck my dad wrecked back in 2000, and mind you, that's a 98.5. Have a new frame literally sitting there for it. Now here is our New Year's resolution. This engine's getting pulled out of the free truck. The free truck's decent enough, but why? It's a good engine. It's coming out. We're putting in my W150. This one's coming this year. This is actually a 75, I think, M880 Dodge. It's got 318 automatic. Belonged to my buddy Jared, and it runs. My brother actually had got this truck, and he put the whole different front clip on it, different doors. It was a hunting truck. You could kind of see him before that. It was a city truck. He actually did a really good job putting everything together. And then I got it, bought that bed that was on a trailer, or used as a trailer, and it's just sitting there. But this truck will just look killer going down the road. Just mix match paint, nothing perfect, nothing fancy, but killer nonetheless. Back here is, what is this? This is a 92, I think, Power Am with a V6 with a blown head gasket. Pretty rough, no title, but it has the NV 3500. So that is why I bought this truck, for that transmission. Nothing special, decent enough, but parts truck. Boom. This truck is the Mama Lona. This truck I actually drove on the road, and I don't really know how or why I did that. It is awful. Threw together the bumper in an afternoon. Visor's going to come off and go on my Ram Charger. Mirrors will save for something, but it's a 92 Cummins. It runs really good. I bumped the timing, but it idles a little high. But this truck, I think, is going to be amazing with the Warlock on it. We'll cut the frame and make a Cummins-powered Warlock. That may or may happen this year. Don't know. Budget. We're all keeping that in mind. Oh yeah, that happened because all that just bloop, came off, shoved the bed up, and bad things happened. Nobody was hurt, but this truck's trash. Look at this bonded roof. There are license plates. Oh, there's one, but there's some over there covering stuff up. But yeah, this truck is trash. I mean, you could see how much Bondo was already in the cab. So it's no good at all. Parts Suburban. Bought it with the, package deal. There were like 7 different trucks I got. Only reason I'm keeping this thing is it has a 4-speed under it. Sold the front end out of it. The rear end's probably good too, and transfer case, so I'll keep all that. But that's literally the only thing keeping this thing here before it goes to the junk man. Good bed. This one here we've seen on the channel. I parked it here when y'all last saw it, and here it sits. We'll probably eventually body swap this truck, but not today, not tomorrow. One day, maybe. This truck you also have seen on the channel that we saved from scrap, just to end up being a parts truck. A guy offered me what I was asking for the whole thing just to rob some parts off of it, which is fine by me. It leaves a few little things I need. Like I need these for an upcoming project that we are going to see soon. I'm not going to show you today. But yeah, it's going to eventually go to the ranch down yonder and rest forever, or I'll sell it to the junk people. Susie Rodeo was my aunt's, my dad's. Then we sold it to my buddy who abandoned that red Dodge over there, and the transmission went out and he gave back. So I don't know, it's just there. Boom, you've seen this one too. This B Series International. We'll eventually get to this truck. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. We're going to either body swap it onto something, or body swap it onto something, or probably body swap it onto something. Don't know what though. Thought about putting on that silver truck right there, to be completely honest. But I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. I forgot I had all these wheels. Oof. Yeah. Good to have. Well, there you have it. Just a quick tour of some of my junk, and just thank you. Thank you for subscribing, sticking with me. Got a lot to come this next year, and hoping for good things. So, thanks for watching. This is my dog. His name's Pond, you know, like with water in it, a pond. He's a good boy. He's a hero and a gunshot victim. He's seen a bunch of things, but he's a good boy.